Let's take this show on the road. Shit, different day. I be bored out my mind. Hometown, love my place, but while I'm in my prime, gotta go get away. Hop a train, cop a flight, and ride. Tonight I gotta break free. My job, those boss be working my nerves. Clock out at 4. Phone don't do not disturb. My boyfriend's cool. I need my girls. The world is ours, so run it up. Let's go to a land where we cannot be found. So off the grid, way too little, slow down. No, me and who when they see me out, booked it 'cause I'm not waiting around for you. Let's fucking go, Miami. Let's fucking go, Chicago. Let's fucking go, New York. Let's fucking go, Houston. Let's fucking go, Atlanta. Let's fucking go, Tokyo. Let's fucking go, Brazil. Let's fucking go, London. Let's fucking go, South Africa. Let's fucking go, Korea. Let's fucking go, New York. Let's fucking go, Toronto. Let's fucking go, Paris. Let's fucking go, Nigeria. Let's fucking go, DC. Let's fucking go, and let's fucking go. Trees, new beach, we be out on the coast. Swimsuit, 2-piece, catch me doing the most. Eating good in Paris, grab a glass, make a toast to life. Just living like it's my life. In these streets, music playing all night. Hawaii, I found my peace on a mountain zip line. Australia stole my heart, and the natives are fine as hell. Oh well, let's spend it all tonight in a land where we cannot be found. So off the grid, way too late to slow down. No, be what I please 'cause I'm very grown. If you with me, we not staying home tonight. Let's fucking go, yeah. Let's fucking go, yeah. Let's fucking go, let's fucking go, yeah.
Hey, everybody. It is Tea Talk with your girl. It is Sunday afternoon, and we are live. I see Linda Gamble is in the building. Hey, Linda Gamble, Lady Maud. Regina Phillips, Tea Talk member, Lady Maud. Hey, girl, how you? G. Tina is in the building. She's a Lady Maud. Welcome up in here. Miss Darcel Ayers. Hey, girl. Let's see, B. Martin, new member. Shout out to the new member. We got to play the song for her. Hey, Nadine. Welcome up in here. D. Herford, chosen by God. Welcome in here, Thelma, the fabulous Linda Greer, Tea Talk member. Mahogany Meeks, Tea Talk member. Lady Maud. Shaquanda, hey, welcome up in here. Mean Cat, hey. Cynthia Christian, welcome up in here. Terry, T Baby for Life is in the building. Welcome, welcome. I'm not bothered. Hey, that blind lady, T Talk member. Shaquanda, welcome up in here. Stephanie Irvin, T Talk member. Shout out to B. Martin again for becoming a member of the channel. All right. Yep. So I hope everybody's having a great Sunday afternoon. I saw some of y'all earlier over on the TikTok. We conversated a little bit about this Claudia Jordan and what her name is, Tracy and Carucci. I want to talk a little bit about Tia Kemp. Do she overstep her boundaries sometimes? Because, girl, who asked you anything about somebody knows? Now, that's weird. That's weird. Can y'all hear me? Because my phone just went out as if I'm not even logged on properly. Y'all can hear me right? Hey, after G2G, I would be. Okay, Regina, that's what I was thinking. I don't know why I went out like that. I'm over here tightening my little newly freshened locks. Okay, I'm going out and come back in because it keep fading, which tells me it's not on properly, even though you can hear me. Hold on. I don't know why Shannon on my screen. All right. All right, let's see. That should be better. Because sometimes the phone, if you don't, if it ain't connected right, they keep going off. And I don't want to have to keep going in and out. So yeah, I'm just over here tightening up my little baby locks. I don't do the traditional twisting. Oh no. Uh-uh, we ain't doing that. Not today. What the world? All right. You said I sound muffled? Do I still sound muffled? Because I am in the bathroom. That might cause some kind of feedback. Let me know. I'm in the bathroom. I like to use my bathroom mirror when I'm doing my hair. So I can be as precise as possible. I like to be precise as possible. So let me know if I sound muffled. Because it's the bathroom for sure. Sound all right? All right. Let's go then. Banner, banner, banner. Should put that banner up. Now, y'all, even though I sound fine, good. Thanks, Mahogany. Even though, the thumbnail says that we're here to talk about Nene, Tia, chaotic, big sexy. They got something going on. I want to see if y'all were able to check that out, how you feel about it. Most people enjoyed it. Um, and then, of course, like I said, Claudia, Karuchi Tran, Tracy Edmonds, just a little conversation about that. I got to see how my YouTube community feel. I talked about it on TikTok, but ain't nothing the same as y'all. Y'all know that. Y'all my family. We started this thing off together. Okay? So that's the way it gotta be. So here we are. Happy Sunday to everybody. I hope y'all enjoyed y'all weekend as much as I enjoyed mine. I definitely enjoyed my weekend. Tying up these loose ends now, like hair and all that good stuff. Get ready for the work week so I can be a superstar there too. Okay? You look good, you feel good, all that stuff goes together. We right at the 8 minutes and 55 seconds. Let me see. So, Chosen by God says, I sound great. Okay. Okay. Can someone please let me know what I should do? About what, Essa? What did I miss? What do you want to know what to do about, babe? Because I can definitely help you out if I can. If there's anything I can help with, I definitely will. Okay. Hey, Miss Cheryl H. Tough, welcome up in here. T Talk just tightening up the locks. My hair is I got that frizzy type of hair. So these locks last probably a week without frizzing, and then it's lights out for me, baby, because membership transfer, you can't transfer it, but what you can do is what I had tried to tell everybody was I will be over here more in the evening. I still be live in the morning on both channels. But I will only go live in the evening, more than likely over here, and I will be putting up. I will put up some pre recorded videos over there sometime, maybe of Mel and the kids or something like that. But for the most part, when I go live in the evenings and outside of the morning live, it will be over here. So what I had suggested was to let your membership end on the other one if you'd like, and then bring it over here. Some people just chose to do it on both channels. That was my suggestion, but I do appreciate the ones that did. So, I'm not bothered. Why are you aggravated, sis? Uh-oh. Grandbaby's all right? What's going on? Why is you aggravated? Sure. But you always in a happy mood. So who done aggravated my good sis? Talk black to me, okay? Talk black to me. Who done aggravated you? What they done did? But yeah, the I'm trying to join this channel. Okay, let me. Yes, you can stop the membership on the other channel if you and then start it over here if you like. I can also uh, drop the link for this channel so that you can easily locate it. Just give me a few minutes. My hands is greasy as a mug right now. I wouldn't say greasy. Well, I guess I could say that. But I got lock-in conditioner, everything all over my hands, trying to get these things tightened up for the week. Because that's about as long as these frizzies stay down, okay? That damn frizzy hair. I blame it on my mama. That white girl stuff. They look black, but this hair of mine is, child, too soft for me sometimes. I'm be like, can I get some more nigger knots with this, please? Not nigger knots, but more coarse hair. I would have liked to have more coarse hair. But unfortunately, y'all know that's not how it works. It's all about genetics. My mama being mulatto, I guess I had to have some of that in me somewhere. And I feel like that some of it is in this thin ass hair I got. Even though some of this came from medication. But anyway, we ain't here to talk about that. We done passed the 10-minute mark. I'm gonna drop the link for the membership for this channel in a few minutes. I'm gonna finish this one side of my hair and then I will take a break and drop the link. Okay? I will take a break in a minute and drop the link. Hey, Venice Roberts, happy Sunday to you too. Happy Sunday to everybody, okay? I see 67 of y'all in here. Make sure you like the video, okay? Like the video. I'm not tech savvy at all. Chad, who you telling? Huh? If we walking down the same street, girl, if I ain't had my kids, sometime I probably would just be like, oh my gosh. Shit with TikTok, child, I had to go one time and pull up a whole damn video. How do I get this? How do I do that? How do I do this? I get it. Trust me, I get it. Trust me, I get it. I really, really do. Baby, I'm in the same way. I'm just trying to get this hair done while it's wet or damp. It's easier to handle these frizzies that way, okay? So yeah, y'all, let's go ahead and get into it. Listen, I saw a clip of wasn't even a clip. It was a video and it was big, sexy, chaotic, and more. And they were doing like a contest for the gays against the straights. Now, I wasn't fortunate enough to finish watching the whole thing, but from what I saw, it was funny. Um, I mean, it's not much that chaotic does that's not funny, but it was funny, and it was he, Big Sexy, and some more people. How many of y'all got a chance to see that? And what did y'all think about it? I think it's always great when people can come together and put their differences to the side because gay, straight, whatever, we all human, right? We all human. So, you did see it, Mahogany. You thought it was cute. I thought it was cute, and you know I love me some Big Sexy. I'm telling y'all, one day I'm gonna walk across the street with him. I don't know what day it's gonna be, but I'm going across that street with Big Sexy, and I'm gonna look good when I do this. Watch me. I'm going across that street with Big Sexy, y'all. I don't know when it's gonna be, but I'm doing it. Who gonna attack me? Like Sheree said, who gonna stop me? Yeah. So when I get in touch with him, I'm going. I would do my walking across the street with Big Sexy, baby. Shoot, you ain't gonna be able to tell me nothing that day. Y'all heard me? You ain't gonna be able to tell me nothing, not nothing. Okay? Because I'm gonna be walking right across that street, and he gonna be jumping right behind me, okay? Yep. That's my goal anyway. One of these days. That's one of my things I want to do as a content creator. I want to walk across the street with Big Sexy. But anyway, they had a nice event that was the gays against the straights. If you know Chaotic, he is a hoot. If you know Big Sexy, his ass funny too. I follows him on all his platforms, and he always gonna give you a good laugh. Him and his crazy ass friends, okay? So if you know, then you know. But that was a good watch from what I saw so far. So if y'all like stuff like that and you think that we all can live here together, that might be something y'all want to watch. So you may want to check it out. And that's about all I got to say about that part. And you know what? My membership to the other channel, the payment will decline because I switched cards and I was wondering, I was worried if I was subscribed or not. So that's convenient. Yes. If you switch cards, it will not automatically renew because it has the other card on file. So yes, that's another way that it works. Mm-hmm. Yep. That is a fact. That is a fact. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yes, y'all. I'm almost done with this one section. I learned the hard way. Oh, for your memberships, you learned that your card will not transfer over. No, it won't transfer over because you haven't given the app permission to take your money. Oh shit. She said Tia nose don't look no different than Nene's while she talking shit. Well, we might as well just let me see. Uh we save them for last. Let's go ahead and move into so for Big Sexy and Chaotic, just announcing that they have a contest going for $10,000. It was funny the parts that I've seen. And sometimes we need a good laugh. And I like both of those guys. And so that's the reason why I wanted to tell people that it was available if you wanted to watch it because it is funny. You know the two of them. They go out of their way to be funny. So if you like funny, that's something you can check out. Like I said, I like both guys. Sometimes chaotic do too much, but yes, that's why I'm 2 months behind on the other membership. Oh yeah, it'll definitely cut you off if you get a new card, which I think is really good. I think it's really, really good. Yep, because it sure will cut you slam off if you get a new card. All right. So next, over on TikTok early today, we talked about Claudia Jordan, Tracy Edmonds, and Karuchi Tran. So to me, y'all know Claudia Jordan is that messy lady who was on TGIF. She's that messy lady who was over there with Carlos King. She's that messy lady who's just always in somebody else's affairs because she don't seem to have her own. And when I say own, I do mean man. Cause girl, where your man at that you so into these people business? That's all I'm saying. Where your man at that you so into these people business, girl? Cause you all up in these people business. When I get home, I'm going to join this membership. Okay, thank you. I appreciate you. So let's get into this Claudia Jordan thing. Cause over here, y'all know we can do it a little different.
And I do remember Tracy hearing rumors about Karrueche dating, possibly dating Dion. So she saw her at an event. I think it was Niecy Nash's event.
Okay, that didn't go over well. Because what happened to that? Anyway, Claudia says that uh, Tracy saw Karrueche at a event, and when she saw her at this event, she asked her, "Oh, thank you, Thelma. I appreciate you, dear." She asked her if she was messing with Coach Prime because she had heard in the rumblings that she was messing with Coach Prime. Now, Claudia said that it appeared that they were friends, but she didn't say that they were friends. So we don't know if they were or weren't. But we do know that according to Claudia, they were at an event and Tracy asked Karrueche whether or not she was dealing with Coach Prime. Okay, and clearly Karrueche said no. Why she said no, I don't know. Maybe at that time she wasn't dealing with them. Maybe at that time she wasn't ready to go public. Maybe at that time she didn't even know what they were. I don't know. You understand? I don't know what the deal was because I wasn't there. But what I do know is that Claudia Jordan, you've taken it upon yourself to bring your messy ass out here on this internet because Karrueche and Coach Prime have came out. So like a true nigga, here you come to shed some darkness on the light. Because all I saw from the people was light. The man was battling bladder cancer, and that young girl was there with him. Now, whether she told that young lady that she was dating him or not, she is. She truly is, because she was down there at the hospital with him and his family. So my thing is, what difference does it make if they is dating? What is that going to do for Tracy if they is dating? Why was it so important to her to know who her ex-husband is dating? Now, is those people friends? I don't know, y'all. Now, if they was friends, then she would have a right to ask her. That she would have a right to ask her. And if they were friends, right? Who was that? Oh, where you coming from? Oh, okay. If they were friends, right? No, I'm live. Huh? Wait, on TikTok? Okay. You doing your second chance? Okay, I'll make sure I watch when I. Well, I don't know if I can watch this. Um, oh, and for those who may be interested, my son has started telling his side of his accident. I know a lot of y'all been here from day one. Y'all know my son was in a very bad accident uh, in May of 24, where he almost lost his life. He did lose um, some of his memory. He still doesn't have his taste buds. Still walks kind of slow. I mean, his body is still mending. But at any rate, he's starting to talk about it. It was hard for him to talk about. But he's now talking about it on TikTok, on his channel, Second Chance Ant. So if you're interested in following his story and seeing his recovery and how he's doing, you can follow him on Second Chance Ant, ANT. on TikTok. That's where he is telling his story or recanting what he can remember or just talking about the, life after the accident and how he's coping. So he'll be talking about that over there on TikTok if you're interested. All right. Trace and Coach Prime didn't make it to the altar. Well, if they didn't make it to the altar, then why in the hell she even there? She really shouldn't be worried about it. You can tell you how much I know about Coach Prime and them. Huh? I just really got into him with this Colorado football team. I ain't never followed his ass in the NFL. But if they never even made it to the altar, Dot Willie, that's even more reason why. Why is this even a conversation? You see what I'm saying? Claudia just is one messy lady. Why is this even a conversation? If those people never made it to the altar, clearly you was somebody he was sleeping with the same way this gal is. So then what is the big deal with this? Because if you didn't even make it to the altar with the man, why do you give a damn what the hell he doing? Do they got kids? I don't even think they got kids. So I'm trying to figure out why is it her business who in the hell Coach Prime decides he wants to be with. It's that girl code thing. So that's what I'm saying. When does this girl code kick in? Because were they friends? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Were these ladies friends? Because just because we hang in the same circle, that doesn't make us friends. It does not make us friends. Hanging in the same circle. Because I know people that be around me, they not my friend. Just because we in the same circle. I don't even know you, technically. You just happen to be friends with somebody that I'm friends with. So that's how we get connected. But then what do I owe you as a girl? What do I owe you? What does anybody owe me? If we just in the same circle and we don't even really fool with each other like that. Like you don't call me, I don't call you. We just happen to be in the same circle. Do that make it wrong? They got enormous friend circle. If they weren't besties or even daily associates, I don't think she owes Tracy no loyalty. See, that's what I'm trying to say. What kind of friend were they that Claudia is coming out here trying to make Carucci look like she done just went and broke up a damn home or something? What kind of friends were they? Why you out here telling the world, oh, well, she already asked her about it and then she denied it. But what kind of friends are they that she had owed her anything? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because you can't just come out here and try to damage people's reputation and then go back in the house like it's nothing. You hear me? You can't do that, Claudia Jordan. You can't come out here saying Carucci, was asked about this as if she owed this lady something. Now, were they friends? That's what I need to know. Were they best of friends? Did they hang out? Were they talking on the phone and yipping and yapping? Because listen, us being at Niecy Nash's uh, thing don't mean we friends. Of course, Carucci would be there with Niecy Nash. They was on the show together for years. What the name of that show was? I used to like that show too. I forgot the name of that show. They were dealing drugs and all type of stuff over there. I mean, drugs. YouTube, drugs. What was the name of that show? That girl Carucci was a nail tech. Well, they all were nail techs. Y'all know what I'm talking about? They were all nail techs, but they was into elite claws. There you go. That's the name of it. So they was on a show together. So I would see Carucci being at an event that Niecy had, but where does that mean that her and Tracy are now friends? Because they at the same event and they hugged each other. Shit, I hugged on Drew. I hugged on Drew too at an event. That mug won't even answer my damn emails now. So y'all know we ain't friends. Hugging on somebody and taking a picture don't constitute friendship. That don't constitute a friendship. So you coming out here showing pictures of Carucci hugging on Tracy, that don't mean that they were friends. That means they was at an event and they took a photo together. Now, if you got more photos of them hanging out, if you got more photos, then maybe they was friends. And maybe, Ruchi should have answered Tracy when she asked her, was she sleeping with her ex-boyfriend? But if they was not friends, I'm not sure what this picture is supposed to mean that you passing out around here. Because you passing this picture out to folks, wanting folks to, I feel like, drag Carucci. Now, you said you wasn't taking Tracy's side, but you clearly was. Because if you wasn't, you would have kept your goddamn mouth shut. Because wasn't nobody there. Tracy hasn't mentioned it, and neither has Carucci. So if you wasn't taking a side, or if you wasn't being messy, then none of us would even know that Carucci and Tracy met up anywhere. Because neither one of them, again, has thought that it was our business. They didn't put us in the group chat. You did. That blind lady said that was her show. Mine too. I don't know why I couldn't think of the name of it. Because I was here for that thing. I was here for that thing. You hear me? Tuned in every time it came. It even had it on my DVR. So I don't know why I couldn't remember. It's been a while though. It's been a minute. But Claudia, to me, is trying to make Carucci look a certain way. If Claudia is Claudia upset because she also looks like Dion's preference and he didn't pick. Ooh, ooh. Now you know what? That could be it. That could be it. It's like once those videos came out where Carucci was down there at the hospital with Dion, now everybody got something to say. And here come Claudia with her big feet. Talking shit. Now Nene done told you to keep your mouth shut, Claudia. So if somebody come out here and read your ass for filth like Carucci or somebody, don't be mad. Because you had nothing to do with this. You could have easily stayed the fuck out of it. Claudia, listen, about a month ago, I seen somebody say Claudia was with somebody, honey, but I ain't seen them since. And maybe that's what it is. The man she was with done already left her. That could be just what it is, because they said last month she had a man. But I only seen one video surface. And you know from Quad, honey, once they get men, they don't stop posting, even if it's fake for TV. They don't stop posting. They keep on posting and keep on posting. Okay? Until they can't post no more. That's how I usually work. Mm-hmm. That's how it usually works. Mm-hmm. Let me see. That man saw Claudia's feet. Oh, oh. Regina. Now he seen her feet. He seen her feet, sis. And he said, that's it. I'm out of here. He's like, I'm out of here. Her feet bigger than mine. Shit, Clay ain't worrying about them feet. Clay right over there with Megan. He probably rubbing on them big feet, honey. Cause Clay is still there. The people always going for Megan and Claudia's feet. Shit. Clay said he liked them big feet. I like them together. Mm-hmm. That is funny, ain't it? He seen them feet and then he was out of there, honey. Nah, he heard her mouth running over there on Carlos King's channel, and then he was like, she is too goddamn messy for me. And he said, let me get the fuck up out of here. Okay? He said he don't want nothing to do with that mess. Hey, Tay. Welcome up in here, girl. Welcome up in here. We ain't doing shit, but just talking while I'm over here behind the camera doing my hair. Mm-hmm. Retwisting and tightening, retwisting and tightening. I think Diane saw, wait a minute, saw how on the set. Oh, blind lady, what you talking about? I think Diane saw how on the set. Oh, how she was on the set. Girl, please. Claudia is a whole mess, if I must say so myself. Yeah, if I must say so myself. She always in somebody else's business. Now, I know she over there doing that show with Carlos. And I know that that's our job as content creators. And I wouldn't have mind if she just would have spoke on the two of them. Like, a lot of people spoke on Carucci and Coach Prime. That's no problem. They got their feelings about Coach Prime and how he's too old for her, and they feel like that ain't it, and she could have did better. Okay, I see all of that. I could see all of that. But what I can see is you worrying about another woman's ex. Okay, because that ain't your business, and we didn't need you to come out here and tell us none of that. I don't recall any of us asking or putting up the sign that said, "Hey, we need answers." I don't recall. I don't recall that video of us asking anybody for any answers. So you took it upon yourself to get in these people's business. That's what you did, Claudia. And when Carucci come out and cuss your ass out, Coach Prime probably won't let her though. He don't get into that. But he wouldn't be letting me do shit because I'm grown. But if Carucci come out here and cuss your ass out, don't be mad. I just don't want you to be mad. Normalize allowing people to cuss your ass out when you stick your nose in shit that don't got nothing to do with you. Exactly. Tracy didn't say a thing. That's my point. Why is Claudia out here running her goddamn mouth? Tracy probably didn't even want nobody to know she even asked that lady that. Because how embarrassing. How embarrassing. Why is you even asking anybody about who's sleeping with who when you're not, girl, you're not with that man no more? So even if Carucci was messing with him, was it really her business? No, it was not. Just like it's not Claudia's business to tell us about Carucci and Tracy's conversation. That shit wasn't our business, y'all. How's that our business? Somebody tell me. I'll wait. It's not. Claudia just always in some shit. If they had something to say, she was right. If Tracy had something to say, she would definitely speak for herself. That's the point I'm making. Claudia is doing too much out here just for clout. Now she see Coach Dion got a new woman. Now she got to be in it because she got to be in the know. So now she done got this picture of Tracy and this girl, and now she acting like this picture is, oh my God, they were having lunch and crumpets and tea, and they were always together. If you talking about Niecy Nash's lunch that they both came to, girl, that do not make them together. So just stop it. Just stop it, Claudia. You're a mess. A pretty little mess, they would say. Always in somebody's business. Shit don't got nothing to do with you, but you in it. All up in it. Clicks and views, that's it. And Carlos with his messy ass. He over there laughing with her. The fuck is you laughing for? Who you with? Where your African at? Who messing with your African now? Did he go be with one of your friends? What happened to your African? Because we want to know. What happened to all those shoes you had in that closet? Was those his shoes or yours? Because when he left, the shoes left. So what happened to all those shoes? Was those his shoes, Carlos? See how that worked? You don't want people in your business. Stay out people business. If you want to talk about these shows out here, talk about it. If you want to talk about something that somebody came out and said they self, talk about it. But to be out here telling about somebody else's private conversation with no context or nothing to go with it just because you say it happened, Claudia, sit your ass down somewhere. Sit your ass down and shut the fuck up. That's it and that's all. Sit down and shut the fuck up. Because you talk too much. Ain't nobody asked you shit about no Tracy in Karuchi Tran. Nobody. You just wanted clicks and views, and your ass wanted to trend. Even though it was Carlos, y'all, who made sure she said it. Now I ain't gonna pretend I ain't noticed what he did. Oh, I'm not gonna say nothing. His bitch ass. I'm not gonna say nothing. Yeah, because you wanted her to say it. That's why you ain't say nothing. You wanted Claudia to say it. And she obliged you with that bullshit. Yeah, she obliged you with that bullshit. Anyway, y'all, let's move right along. Enough of the messy and the messier. Let's go ahead and get into the queen of reality, in my opinion. Nene Leakes, okay? That's just my opinion. It don't gotta be yours. Y'all know how we do it over here. Y'all know how we do it over here. Your opinion might not be my opinion, but we do what? Respect one another. All right, so let's get into it. Nene Leakes. Nene Leakes. Chad, why is Tia Kemp coming for Nene Leakes' nose? Hmm? Why is she coming for Nene Leakes' nose? Chad, sometimes, Tia, it's best to be quiet. Because, girl, how come you don't know by now that that's nothing but contour? How come you don't know by now that Nene Leakes' nose is still big? And Nene, no offense, Nene, I'm just saying, your nose is not like they think it is. Everybody look at that contour and they come up with the fact that Nene done changed her nose. Nene did not change her nose. Her makeup artist knows what the fuck she's doing, and she gives that lady a contour nose because I'm sure that's what she wants. She wants her nose to appear to be smaller than it is. You know, sort of like the mirror in the car. You know how they always got that sign on the mirror that say objects in the mirror are closer than they appear or whatever? Yeah, Nene wants an illusion. And clearly it's working. Because you is the second idiot, and I did say that they came out here talking about that lady nose when there's nothing done to her nose. It is makeup. How many times do she gotta tell y'all? And why do she gotta keep telling y'all that her nose is contour on her nose? What is the problem with y'all? Keep going after that lady nose. Tia gonna get on there and say, I like you, but what?
Nene Leakes, I like you. You look good. But don't fuck with your face. Ain't fucking more, boobs? The nose is so sharp. That bitch look like it's gonna hit somebody and stab them like Pinocchio. Don't do nothing else. I'm gonna be honest, girls. I'm so sick of the stiff face era. Why y'all hoes lips and shit ain't moving no more, and your cheeks, like, see how I'm talking? You hoes face ain't moving no more. It's just stuck on one expression. Like, y'all hoes better leave y'all face alone, black girls. For real, let it be for them sour, rotten milk getting them up, them rotten milk aging motherfuckers. Y'all gotta stop this shit. Age gracefully, especially you young ones. Y'all out here shooting shit up in your face, in your lips. Like, come on, girlies. Like, for real, slow down with that shit. The men's are telling me they not liking the duck lips. They don't like that shit. That shit don't even move. Your shit looks stuck. It's just not cute. Bad enough you're sticking 2 watermelons up your ass, you know, and it don't match your thighs half of the time. Then you're putting 2 coconuts in your chest. Them hoes sitting far apart from each other. They all hell. Them bitches hard as concrete. Now you fucking with your face. That ain't gonna do it, boops. We don't like that shit.
So how can you tell somebody you like them and then in the next breath you want to eat them up and tell them what they doing to themselves, even though they ain't even doing it? It's fucked up because Nene has told us 1,000 times that's contour. And if you pay attention, you'll see her with her natural nose many times. She's outside without makeup on. So if you like her so much, then how come you don't know that that's contour? How come you don't know that she's been doing that for a minute now? How come you don't? Hey, words do matter. How come you don't know that? If you like her so much, how come you don't already know that that's contour, Tia? And why do you always feel like you got to come on here dogging somebody out who ain't bothering you anyway? Because, child, people could come at you. They probably won't because they probably be scared that you're going to read them down. But, child, they could come at you too because you got some stuff over there that people could talk about now. You got some stuff over there that people could talk about to you now. Now let's keep it cute now, girl. You wouldn't want nobody coming over there talking about you, girl. Leave Aunt Nene alone. She ain't bothering nobody. She ain't bothering no damn body. Just getting her check, getting to the bag, and trying to take care of her son. But Nene must have, felt like she was talking to her because when I went over on Nene page, I mean, she must have, she got videos over there. All of them focused on her nose. I guess to show that her nose is still just as big as it was, because it is. But you can see that it's contour in those videos. So I'm assuming that was Nene's way of saying, mind your fucking business, because my nose is just what it is. Okay, it's just what it is. Yep, it's just what it is. My nose with contour on, because that's all that is. My gosh, people so critical of everybody nowadays. And there's people out here that got their fucking noses done that she could talk about if she wanted to, but Nene Leak's just not one of them, unfortunately. Unfortunately, to you, wrong girl, wrong girl. You have to find another one if you want to talk about the nose. Ah ha ha! Wait, that blonde lady said, like that smoker's voice. That smoker's voice over there. Okay, so like that smoker's voice that she got over there. Okay, so the people could talk about that. Some people might say she looked anorexic. Different stuff. So it's just good to keep your mouth off folks, especially when you got the facts wrong. Cause Nene ain't had no nose job. Nene had her nose contoured like she does all the time. Hmm. That's what that is. Ooh, wait, this hair halfway done, y'all. This hair is halfway done. Yes, it is. I don't hardly see no frizzies. Don't hardly see no frizzies. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Put this over here. Mm-hmm. Let me see what y'all saying. Hey, Linnell. How you, girl? You all right? Now, how many of y'all saw Michelle Obama talking about Stephen A. Smith and ESPN? How many of y'all saw that? If y'all didn't, I'm about to show y'all. Because my girl Michelle out here calling ESPN like the real housewives, she say. So a bunch of men on there screaming and yelling that don't like each other, honey. That's what she said. Check it out.
ESPN for an hour, it's like watching The Real Housewives of Atlanta.
That's
You know,
right.
I mean, you know, it's the same drama and they're yelling at each other and they don't get along. You know, I mean, Stephen A. Smith, he's just like every other
he'd
talk
be a
show
great
host.
Real Housewife.
He would be,
Right.
right?
It would be amazing.
So that's why I'm like, what's the difference? It's just, you know, it's just sociological drama. I listen to ESPN for an hour. It's like watching The Real Housewives.
Child, not Michelle said that the people is like watching The Real Housewives. Not Michelle said that Stephen Smith is like watching a Real Housewife. Child, I know he's somewhere with that damn receding headline pissed, trying to think of a way to come at the First Lady. Oh, I know he's somewhere pissed, trying to think of a way to come at my forever First Lady. Stephen A. Smith, I'm telling you to tread lightly, buddy. Tread lightly. I mean it, goddammit. She said what she said now. She said what she said. Thelma, thank you for your new membership on the TTWYG page. You are appreciated, sugar. All right, all right, all right. Thank you again so much. You are appreciated, my dear. So what y'all think about Obama? Do y'all think the First Lady, do y'all think Stephen A. Smith gonna try to come out for her now? Cause y'all know he don't like nobody talking about his ass either. But he wanna talk about everybody else. But he don't like being talked about. He don't like it. Do y'all think Michelle was right to say that? Do y'all think she was inappropriate to say that? What y'all think about Michelle saying that to Stephen? Was she out of line? Did she put herself in a position where she shouldn't have? Because now Stephen could come back for her, putting Obama in a position where he might need to go after Stephen. Do y'all think Michelle should have just kind of stayed out of that? What y'all think? Not that she's scared of nobody, because she one lady who I done seen, she gonna go up for herself. And that's for damn sure. She was right. She said she was right, so it don't matter. I love it. She was right now. We all know Stephen run his mouth too much. We do know that, Terry Gay. How you doing today? We know that he run his mouth too much. Always got his mouth in something. We do know that about him. We definitely know that about Stephen. Okay? We all can attest to it. His mouth stays in some shit. She was right, and Michelle can handle Steven. You got it. There you go. That's how I feel. Michelle ain't never been scared of nobody. So I don't think she's gonna be too worried about it because she has never been afraid to speak her mind. So this is what I need to figure out. Let's get this. Let me see. Let's go here. Let's go here. Oh, this one right there. These will go here. Okay. Whew. Hey Nadine, how you? I'm in here just doing my hair, kicking the breeze with y'all. Tightening my hair, trying to lock these damn frizzies down, baby, because I got them. I got the frizzy wizzies. That's why I wore a hat yesterday. My hair was frizzy. Now that hat did help keep me cool though. But baby, that hat was there because my hair was frizzy. And I don't really like that frizzy stuff. Hey, Charnel Monet, how are you? You all right? Mm-hmm. Anyway, y'all, that was all I had. We've been here for about an hour. I'm gonna finish up this hair, and I know I owe y'all a. Some of us had tried to watch the new show on OWN over the weekend, last night to be specific, and I was out, so I got back late. And then when I got back, by the time we got in there, it was we missed a bit of it. So I may watch that later on over on Patreon again. Well, I'm not going to watch it on Patreon at all. I'm watching it on what's called Crowdcast, so anybody can watch it. And I'm doing that because it's a new show, and I do want to pique interest in it. It did look good. Um, it started off slow but messy. For those who watched it with me, it did start off slow but messy. We got us a cougar on there. She dating a man 17 years her age. Her son mad about it. He want to fight the 17, the boy that's his age. Let me see what else we got. Let's see who else we got on there. We got it's 6 women. And they all got some of them married and rich, doing really good, and some of them not married. But the ones who married seem a little maybe like they think they better than the other ladies because they not married. But I really can't, I gotta watch it more to figure that out. But I do know that one, her name Chloe. I ain't gonna forget her because baby Chloe was judgmental as fuck. Told that one lady her husband wasn't even fine while she up there messing with a boy 17 years younger. You don't have the right to speak on nobody's husband, girl. Now hers passed. So she did have a husband. She did have a kid's father, but he passed away, so that couldn't be controlled. You think it's gonna be a good show too, Miss Exact? Mm-hmm. Uh-oh, let me see. Did you see Mel's live from yesterday about how a man accosted her in the store and Mariah called the police? I was scared for her. I did not, but now I'm gonna have to look for that. I did not because I was out all day yesterday. All day. I got up in the morning, I packed our stuff up, and we rode out, and we were out all day yesterday. I came home last night just in time for to watch Heart and Hustle Houston. That's the name of the show. Heart and Hustle Houston. I got home in time to watch that, and baby, I was falling asleep on that. Thank God for God, because He kept me woke, honey. Because I had to pray. Like, now, God, don't you let me fall asleep. That I've been, I'm supposed to be here today. I got to do this. I committed to the show, so I got to make sure I'm home. Saturdays at 9 o'clock. So that's why I didn't see the live, but I'll check with my source because I have a source that actually records a lot of Mel's videos, and if she did, I will be able to see it there. Uh huh. So I will go searching for it now that you've told me. Thank you very kindly. I appreciate you for that update. Yeah, that sounds like something very scary. And where the fuck was Jason? Excuse my French. I'm sorry. Where in the hell was Jason at? Shit. Fuck. Was he watching Miss Van and the kids or something? Because why wasn't he there? You think the show was so good too, Deborah? Yeah, I'm excited about it. I think I'm going to watch it again on looks like throughout the season they may have drama, but they seem to be there for each other and come together like real women. I do see that too. I think it's going to be a great dynamic. But that's the thing with shows. They have to have some drama or the show not going to last. Let's just be for real. People don't want to see people always happy and People like trauma. Oh Lord, the time she give her the time she give him time off, that's what happened. Guess what? Jason, you don't get no more time off, buddy. Male travel, I need you to be here. I told my niggas they don't gotta worry about me because you always gonna be there. You gonna have to take your vacation with Mel in Huntsville. That's what you gonna have to do. You gonna have to take your vacation with Mel home safe. We don't know when she traveling now. Her and Miss Man and them babies. I always brush the shore because I know you there. So me, Jason, don't take no more vacations. Okay, I am back. Sorry, guys. I got my head down, doing my hair. Can't see that y'all telling me that it ain't no sound. Shoot. Sorry about that. Let me get off here so I can pay attention to this head and not leave y'all hanging. Because the child I was studying done did like 3 locks. Time I look back up. I'm doing the back now, so I hold my head down a lot. I don't know why. It's like somebody else doing it and I'm holding my head down. Crazy, right? Uh-oh. This lock is going the wrong way. Shit. No, it's not. Anyway, y'all, I'm going to get out of here, finish this hair. So I might be back on Crowdcast tonight to watch the show again so we can watch it from the beginning and learn who the people are together and all that good stuff. All right? All righty, dighty. Have a good afternoon, guys.
When I go with confidence, when I go the way roll our hips and take a sip on it, take a trip on it. When I go, you can go slow, wind it up all night. Baby, take your time, let me know I want. When you turn me around, I want. When the neighbors yell turn down, we keep it going. Like pom pom pom, throw it back then rotation. Take a rest and just season, shine bright as that season. Girl, you know you are a jam 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 jam, jam 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 wrist and just reason.